I don't agree with Yvette Carnell regarding her anti African sentiments regarding ADOS people. Yvette, she is not too fond of ADOS people having an established relationship, an established economic relationship with Africa. Dr. Boris Watkins, as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, he visited Ghana for some time. And Yvette wasn't too fond of this. She was like sort of poking at the fact that Dr. Boris Watkins visited Ghana. Like she wasn't too fond of it. She has like this anti-African sentiment. Like she doesn't really believe that ADOS people should dibble and dabble in Africa. She doesn't believe that ADOS people should have an economic relationship with countries in Africa, and she doesn't believe that ADOS people should have an economic footprint in Africa, which is totally insane. She acts as if ADOS should just be a separate tribe to themselves. Without the help of any other group in the African diaspora. I mean, ADOS, we can't do it by ourselves. I mean, we can lead the African diaspora, but we can't do it by ourselves. No man is an island. You can have a successful community without having meaningful relationships with other groups of people in the world, especially Africa. I mean, ADOS people, we originate from Africa. Black Americans, we come from Africa originally. And Africa is a gold mine. Africa has a lot of resources that the ADOS community can use. And the ADOS community can strengthen itself from having an economic relationship with Africa. How would having an economic relationship with Africa hurt the ADOS community? It won't hurt the ADOS community. It will only better the ADOS community. Being established in Africa would spread the ADOS community. It would spread our influence. It would spread our territory. And Ghana, and hopefully more African countries in the future, they're starting to promise African Americans some land to own. ADOS community can only go so far in America. We can't start our own nation in America. With the white man on top in America, it's going to be hard, extremely hard for ADOS to do any strong maneuvering. But with Africa, the sky is the limit. There's less restrictions in Africa. I mean, we know things aren't sweet like cherry pie in Africa. I mean, there's going to be some problems in Africa. Africa's not perfect. But it will give the ADOS community a step up. We can go to Africa, right? Own land. Build infrastructure. The USA isn't going to let black people in America really do any heavy infrastructure building. That's foolish to think so. Even if we fight for it, they'll only give us a little. They're not going to let us just take over the country like that. So why not exercise all of our options and connect back to the motherland? Europeans are getting rich off of Africa. Asians are getting rich off of Africa. Indians are getting rich off of Africa. Everyone's getting rich off of Africa except for its own descendants. So it would be stupid for us to not take that opportunity.